Hey, it's Captain Brian with Church Army. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm trying to scramble. I got some friends coming by for dinner tonight. But I wanted to share a quick story in the Mission Minute since something I'm trying to stay focused on. Did a nursing home service today over at a place called River Ridge, and I do it in the dementia unit. So it's beautiful to go because these are people that sometimes really aren't with us. Other days they are, but God's always with them. So that's the transforming nature of the ministry for me. And today I was doing a sermon out of the Gospel of Matthew chapter 23, and the end verse in 24 says this: "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! You tithe mint, dill, cumin, and have neglected the weightier matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faith. It is these you ought to have practiced without neglecting the others, you blind guides. You strain out a gnat, but swallow a camel." So really came home for me today as I was doing the service, which was why I was there. But I'm always focused on the periphery. At one point, I was trained as a backcountry EMT, so I'm always looking out for the people on the edges. Like when you're at a large accident scene, we're trained to be careful of not the person that seems to be presenting the worst possible symptoms, but the person quiet on the side that's suffering from severe shock. They're the ones that can go real bad real fast. Always have spiritual eyes and ears to see those around you that are being drawn to you, not so much the ones you think you're going to. So I did the whole service. As I was leaving, I stopped by the dining room. I bring Eucharist, bring communion to people that are working there because they can't get to church on Sunday. Then also just to make sure there aren't people that would want to have come but couldn't have. Came across a friend of mine who's in the latter stages of a pretty advanced Alzheimer's, and today she lit up when I saw her. And I asked if she wanted communion. She said, "Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much." Yes, please. Thank you very much. I haven't heard her say a sentence that long in 2 years. And I gave her communion, and we prayed together. And the last thing I said as I walked out was, "I love you," and gave her a big hug. Beautiful. So listen, when you're going to do your ministry, be careful of the camels, right? Don't just think you're doing the small things. Don't just do the words, right? But really do justice and mercy and love, and be aware of who God's working with around you. And be prepared to be put out of place, to spend extra time, and to put all of your agenda aside. Why? Well, as I always say, because Christ did that for us. He left the agenda he thought he's supposed to have and came and sought us out. Bless you all. See you on Monday.